Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's a girl Churches Stitches. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the steps I took in making this shoulder bag. In this channel, I share dressmaking tutorials and bag making tutorials. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, subscribe to this channel for more beautiful videos like this to come. Without wasting much time, let's get started. I'm working with this very light leather material. I call it a waterproof material because it's very light. I've worked with this material in some of my videos. I'm going to drop the link in the description box. I'm going to make a fold on the material just like this. I'm going to mark a starting line just like this. From that part I marked a starting line, I'm going to measure down 18 inches. 18 inches will be the length of the bag I'm making. Remember I folded this material on fold, so I'm going to be taking the width of the bag. The width I'm going to be measuring down is 8 inches. Once I was done cutting, I'm going to come down by 8 inches, and after I was done marking down 8 inches vertically, I'm going to mark 4 inches horizontally and connect the dots. At the down part of the material, I'm going to come in by 1 inches. So after I was done coming in by 1 inches, I'm going to create a curve so that this part won't be sharp. And from this beginning of the bag, I'm going to create a curve to meet that 1 inches. So guys, watch carefully. You'll definitely understand the steps I took. So this one is for the front part. I'm going to be cutting out the back part of the bag. So I brought the material and I'm going to place the front part and trace out the shape exactly. So guys, once I was done cutting out, this is how it looks like. So the next thing I'm doing now is cutting out a foam for both the front and the back. And when cutting out the foam, don't cut out the foam using the shape of the bag. You cut out the foam in a square form. So after stitching the shape of the bag to the foam, you can now trace away the excess allowance of the foam. Hope you guys understand. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use my pin to hold the material to the foam while I go right to my sewing machine and stitch it following the shape of the bag. So guys, after I was done stitching the shape of the bag to the foam, I'm now going to cut away the excess allowance. So guys, I went on cutting out lining of the same shape of the bag as you can see. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now is to attach the lining and the zip to the bag. This is the zip I'll be working with. You may be wondering why the zip is so small. I'll only be attaching the zip at this cuff part of the bag. So the zip will start from this cuff part and also end at the cuff part. By the time you are done stitching the zip, the next thing you would attach is the lining. So I'm going to place the lining on top of the zipper just like this. I'm just trying to show you guys how you can go about the stitching. By the time you are done stitching the lining and the zip to the bag, I'm going to open it up just like this and I'm going to top stitch on the zip. I'll do the same thing to the second part of the bag. So guys, after I was done adding the zip and lining to the bag, this is how it looks like, and I almost forgot because I removed the zip head while stitching the zip to the bag. I'm going to put back the zip head. I'm going to go right on my sewing machine and stitch the lining just like this. I'm about to show you guys. Go right on your sewing machine and stitch the lining to the bag. Once I was done stitching the lining to the bag, I cut away the excess allowance and this is how it looks like. At the same time, I stitched up the front and the back of the bag and this is how it looks like. I'm going to use my scissors to reduce the excess allowance on the bag. Once I was done reducing the excess allowance, I'm going to use my bias to bias this part I'm going to show you guys. So I'm going to start from this part and end at this part. So after I was done biasing it, this is how it looks like. I'm going to turn the bag inside out. Once I was done turning the bag inside out, this is how it looks like. So guys, this is the chain I wanted to work with for this bag, but later on I did not work with the chain, and this will be the front designer for the bag, and this is the highlight I'll be adding to the handle of the bag. I'm going to go on and add my highlights to this part I'm going to target right now, and I'll be right back. This is how the highlight looks like after I was done attaching it to the handle of the bag. The next thing now is to add the designer to the front of the bag. I'm going to target the center of this front and add the designer. Once I was done adding the designer to the bag, this is how it looks like. And when adding the designer, as you can see, the designer did not come out at this lining part. You make sure that the hook of the designer won't pass the lining. Let it only stop at the part of the foam you get. So the next thing I'm going to attach now is the chain, but I won't be working with this chain, but later on I'm going to remove it and add the normal chain. The reason why I didn't work with this pink one, because I think it was off, like totally off from the bag. So as you can see, I added this silver chain and it actually matched the look of the bag, and it came out really beautiful. If you like, you can work with different chain of your choice. Like mine, I was confused on the particular chain to work with. So guys, these are the steps I took in making this shoulder bag. I know this video is very interesting and detailed like every other of my videos. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Drop your comments on the part you think that you don't understand clearly in this tutorial. Subscribe to this channel for more beautiful videos like this to come. Turn on your notification bell to be the first to be notified when I upload new video. Thank you guys for watching and see you all in my next tutorial. Bye.